So you want to dress cool, but like, what is that even? Like, who is to decide what outfits look cool and what outfits don't look cool? Like, to be honest, all outfits are cool. But seriously though, you want to dress cool. You want to put on outfits that look like this, or maybe a little bit like this, or kind of like this, or just a little bit like this. And you don't know where to start. You don't know what clothes to buy. You don't know what to invest in. You're lost. Stop acting like you know the way ahead, like you know the rules. There are no rules, man. We're lost. But yeah, you don't know what clothes to buy. You don't know where to look to buy clothes. You don't even like. You're just lost. But hey, you know I got you, man. Damn, I messed up. Shit, I messed that up. Okay, now everybody thinks people with a good style either just puts on these expensive ass clothes, these brand name clothes, or just have this like natural talent for putting on good fits, where it is not that at all. But honestly, dressing cool is way more formulaic, way more formulaic than people think it is. Yes, I got that word straight from Google. But seriously, once you understand these few basic principles, you can literally walk into any clothing store and know exactly what you need to buy. You know, whether you're trying to dress like the people you see on TikTok, on Pinterest, on Instagram, anything like that. You could take this formula and run with it. Like that's like this is all you need. Today, I'm going to be showing y'all the formula that has completely changed the way I dress. It's taking me from dressing like this to dressing like this now. I know, tough, right? Like another day, you know? But I'm going to be teaching you guys how to actually build outfits. Because once you understand this simple formula, you can make anything look good. Literally anything. Step 1. Yes, we're hopping right into this shit. Step 1. Stop buying random clothes. I know this probably sounds obvious, but you'd be surprised how many people are looking to shop online, just looking, scrolling through. They're like, oh, this piece right here is this shit is tough as fuck. This shit is crazy. Like, I need this, right? You buy a top like that, you buy some pants like that, you buy some shoes like that. These are what I like to call statement pieces. That, you know, loud color, you know, bedazzled. I know that's been going on right now. You know, all that type of shit. You know, the cool graphics, everything like that. You buy all those clothes and then you realize you could really only wear those with one fit. That is no bueno. Now, while statement pieces are cool to have in your wardrobe, the majority of your pieces should be able to go with each other in, you know, different ways, different combinations, so it just feels like you have a plethora of things to wear. You know, think of the clothes in your wardrobe like puzzle pieces. You know, they should all, you know, go together for real to make something beautiful, I guess. But I'm not saying you can't buy these statement pieces. I'm just saying to hold off on them for a second and build structure in your wardrobe first. I'm talking about starting with your neutral colors. I know I bring this up a lot. Start with your neutral colors: black, white, gray, beige, olive, like the kind of green type of olive. You know, your denims, blue, navy blue, anything like that. Start with the basic colors, because those color combinations damn near all go together. Damn near. So if you can find some pants that are, you know, black, gray, or navy blue, you know, some denim or something like that, find some tops that are, you know, also in that color range, and some shoes that are also in that color range, you could put together a lot of fits. You feel me? And then once you get those statement basic pieces, like these can literally just be basic blank tees, some basic jeans or some sweatpants, whatever, as long as they fit nice, you know. But we're gonna talk about that soon. But yeah, look into getting all those things first, and then that's when you dip into starting to buy your loud statement pieces that everybody look at. They're like, whoa, where'd you cop that from, bro? Whoa, that shit is tough as fuck. You know, that's when you throw those pieces in. But just hold off on it for a second, you know. Get those basic pieces first, please. I can't tell you how many countless times I've looked in a nigga wardrobe. They're like, bro, I don't have shit to wear, bro. I'm just seeing a whole bunch of hoopla. I'm like, what? Where are your normal clothes at? But anyways, I'm getting sidetracked. Step 2. This is actually 4. Step 2, proportions. We're talking proportions now. Your silhouette, everything like that. Proportions are low-key one of the most important things about your outfit. You know, you could be wearing rags, my nigga. As long as the proportions look right, you can look like you got that shit on. I promise you. That shit matters more than any brand or anything you're wearing itself. You can see a nigga in a full Balenci fit. If the proportions are trash, nigga, who cares? You look like a doofus. Whereas you see a nigga wearing the most basics of fits, a white tee, some denim jeans, some nice black shoes or something like that, with some nice accessories, of course. But we'll get into that later as well. But you'll see a nigga wearing that, you're like, hold on, that nigga can dress. I'm already seeing it. You know that fit basic, that nigga can dress. But I'm saying all this to say, focus on the way your clothes fit on your body, like the silhouette you have. You really have to like lock in and experiment with that and see what works best for your body type, because everybody's got different body types. You know, some people have longer torsos than others, you know, longer legs than others, so not everybody's proportion, like, it's not gonna be the same for everybody, you feel me? You know, some people are bigger than others, you know, like it gets serious. But yeah, a good rule of thumb I like to follow with silhouettes is baggy bottoms, fitted top. That could be a cropped top, that could be like compression top, anything that looks like fitted, that's not just looking loose and baggy on your top, but then you go baggy on the bottom. That should be looking tough to me every single time. I'm not gonna lie. You could throw on whatever, as long as you got those proportions down, that should look tough every time. Or if you do want to wear like a baggy oversized tee or something like that, don't go like super ultra baggy pants. Like wear some, like, you know, relaxed fitting jeans, you know, some straight kind of leg jeans, something like that, you know, something along those lines. You know, just don't look too sloppy with it, you feel me? You know, another good rule of thumb I like to follow is make sure your tops, like damn near all your tops, damn near everything, stop at your waistline or a little bit below your waistline. Like it could go like a little below your waistline, but don't let it go too far down, because now we're reaching into untouched territories. It's either waistline, a little bit below the waistline. If you're going above the waistline, you're starting to get a little too cropped now. I've done it before. I've cropped a lot of my clothes too short before. I damn near don't wear those clothes anymore. Like I do still wear them like around the house and stuff, but to wear them outside, I'm like, I don't want to look like I'm wearing a crop top now. You feel me? But yeah, just experiment with your proportions, you know, try and figure out what looks right on your body, you know, where you should have your pants sitting on your body, because for some people, y'all niggas need to start sagging a little bit. Some people, I be sagging a lot, but that's only because I'm trying to fix my proportions, you feel me? I feel like for me, when I'm sagging, the pants are at a better, you know, place on my body and it looks just better. I don't know what words to use there, but it just looks better. Whereas when my pants are like up right at my waistline, I look like I'm Steve Urkel. Like I look like a doofus. I don't like that. So I be sagging too, you know. There's a such thing as a fashion sag. It must be done at times. It's all for the greater good, you know. Nobody's gonna think any lesser of you or anything like that. I don't know how people really feel about sagging, but sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do, man, for the greater good of the fit. But yes, focus on your proportions. Make sure your proportions are correct on your body type. I will probably make a video going more so in depth into this topic, but you know, I don't want to make this video too long. Step 3, buy better pants. Bro, I cannot tell you how many fits I've seen where it's like, bro, if these pants just fit better, if these pants were just a little bit better, if they were a little longer, you know, anything like that, the fit would have just been better. Like, y'all gotta invest in some better pants. I promise you, once you start upping the collection of pants, you'll start to realize, whoa, I have some more shit I got to wear. To me, pants are the most important part of anything, of the fit. More important than the shoes, more important than whatever top you're wearing, more important than any part of your fit. The pants are what's like the make or break on a fit, to me at least. And it's like, I know y'all want to spend all your money on some nice shoes, blah blah blah, this and that. Spend your money on some nice jeans, some nice pants, some nice sweatpants, like nice. And where can you get nice pants like these where you're not breaking your pockets? A good place I like to go, TikTok Shop. This ain't even a promotion. TikTok Shop, fuck with me. But fuck with TikTok Shop, you know, they be having some gems on there. You know, I bought a few pants on TikTok Shop. I've actually bought a few clothes on TikTok Shop. It's not bad, you know, it's not as bad as people make it out to seem. Now I'm not saying to you know, buy anything, because some people just put pictures up that look nice and then they'll send you some bullshit, right? Make sure, you know, whatever you're trying to buy has reviews, has probably TikTok videos made of it, anything like that, just so that you know. And some of them be having AI videos too, so watch out for that. But just so you know how the pants fit and everything like that, just make sure you're doing your research a little bit. But yeah, invest in some nice denim, or not just denim, like pants in general. Like, I cannot stress this part enough. Like, please get some good pants, y'all. When I was doing y'all fit rates, the pants was fucking a lot of y'all up. Y'all had some really like pants. It was bad. And the pants really be the main part of the silhouette too. It's what people see first in the silhouette, damn near. So your pants are very important. You should take time and really pick, you know, some nice pants. Step 4 is your accessories. Guys, I say this time and time again, get some accessories, man. I don't care what you have to get. I don't care if it's a singular chain, a singular bracelet, whatever, watch, bag, beanie, side bag, sunglasses, hats, snapbacks. I don't care what you gotta get. Get some accessories, gang. Accessories are literally the cheat code to looking like you're styling shit. Not like you're just wearing clothes. You actually look like a styler. And I'm not even saying you need all these crazy accessories, you know, a bunch of chains, a bunch of rings, everything like that. I'm not even saying that. You could just get a few of these things, 1 to 2 to 3, put them on. You're gonna look better. You're gonna look structured. And these things are not that expensive. You can find some very cheap accessories just on Amazon, anywhere. TikTok shop, again, literally anywhere. You don't need to break the bank on accessories. You don't need a buzz down chain. You don't need a buzz down watch. That stuff does help though. That stuff does help though. But you don't need that stuff. You don't need it. It does help though. You don't need it. You can simply get some stainless steel accessories. Okay? Some gold accessories. It don't need to be crazy at all. But yeah, invest in your accessories for surely 100%. Step 5. 5-star. Yes, niggas on 5-star. About to get diva tatted on my shit. Fuck is you talking about? But step 5, your shoes. Your shoes are very important as well. I wouldn't say as important as the pants, but they're very important as well. Shoes can change the vibe of your outfit completely. You don't want to be rocking no dirty sneaks. Dirty sneaks are a surefire way to look like a bum. Don't be rocking no dirty sneaks in 2026. Come on, but at least clean them up a little bit. Like, come on. But yeah, shoes do change up the fit. You could have on the same exact pants, top, whatever. Change up the shoes a little bit. It could look like a whole different fit. That can go for your other pieces as well. But you know, the shoes are important. And with your shoes, again, you don't want to get none too loud. You don't want to do nothing too crazy with them. You know, get you an everyday sneaker that you can wear, whether that be some New Balances, some Asics, some Jordans, you know, whatever you can afford. Get one of those. Get a nice clean pair of some white sneaks, whether that be Air Force Ones or whatever other white sneakers exist in this world. I just don't remember off the top of my head. But get you some nice clean white sneakers or just shoes in general that, you know, you're not wearing every day. You're just busting them out on occasion, you know, to look clean. Get you some nice dress shoes, whether that be loafers, some boots. You know, get you shoes for different occasions so you don't only have one shoe to wear for your whole life. And again, you don't need a full closet full of shoes. All you need are a couple basics that will go with all your fits. You can fuck with the Sambas, you can fuck with, you know, just Adidas in general. Adidas got good shoes in general. And then once you have those basic shoes, that's when you can start getting the statement shoes, the statement pieces. Again, get the basics first, then dabble in the statement pieces. You feel me? But yeah, shoes. Get you some nice shoes. Stop rocking those beaters. Come on. It's 2026. Get some good shoes. And step 6, the final step, find inspiration. Do not be scared to get help. Why are you trying to do this alone? Why are you trying to figure out your style alone? Search it up. You feel me? Go on Pinterest, make a mood board, see what you like. Go on Instagram, see what creators you like, you know, what type of fits they put on, everything like that. TikTok even. Look at some outfits on TikTok, some get ready with me's, you know, anything like that. Find inspiration, bro. I cannot tell you how many times I've gone to the internet. I get some black pants or some blue pants. I go to the internet, I'm like, colors that go with blue, so I can figure out what color top I want to wear or what color shoes I want to wear, you know. Or I go to Pinterest and I look up black jean outfits or something like that. See a bunch of streetwear outfits, like black jean streetwear outfit, and try and recreate recreate them, not really copy them, just recreate them with what you have in your inventory, basically. What you got in your inventory. You know, maybe some niggas fuck with the earth tones. You know, maybe some people fuck with the minimal outfits. You know, the vintage fits, the streetwear fits, Y2K fits, Gorp core. I damn near don't even know what that is. I've just heard that word and I know about it. I've never even really looked into that style for real, but I just know it exists. But you know, find inspiration. Don't be scared of it. Be aware of it and take that shit and run with it, nigga. Take it, run with it, make it your own. And that's how you find your style. Simple. So yeah, if I were to simplify this video into, I know I said 6 steps, but really 5. If I could simplify this video into 5 steps, I would say get your versatile basics first. Always get that first. Whether that be the blanks, the jeans, the sweatpants, whatever. Get the basics first. 2, focus on your proportions. Very important. Proportions are everything. Silhouette, everything. That's how you look like a cool ass nigga. That's the formula to dressing cool. Get your proportions right. 3rd, get better pants. I don't give a fuck about the top. Like, as long as you have some good pants, you could throw on whatever top, damn near whatever shoe. Just get some good pants, please. Y'all be rocking some questionable pants. Get some good pants. 4, accessories. Make sure you are accessorizing as well. That adds so much to the fit. Even if it's a little bit, it adds so much. Get you some nice accessories. 5, get you some nice shoes. Some versatile shoes. You don't need statement piece shoes, yeah, for everything. You know, get you some nice, see those right there? Air Forces, Adidas, some boots, some more boots. What's that right there? Vans. I got some, I don't even know what those are. I think those are my brother's shoes, to be honest. It's missing, but I usually have Jordans there. Get you some nice shoes. And yeah, that's basically all the steps. And you know, the last one is find inspiration, but you know, basic steps. Whatever. But yeah, again, you do not need all these designer expensive clothes to look cool. The only things that really matter are how the clothes fit in your body and how they look. And I know I didn't really talk about the tops too much in this video. That's because the tops don't really even matter. You could throw on any top. The tops don't matter. As long as you got some nice pants on, some nice shoes, you could throw on any top you want and you'll look fitted up. Like, I promise you, you will. But yeah, I hope this video helped you out. I hope now you know how to put that shit on a little bit better. If this video did help you, make sure to drop a like, subscribe, comment down below. Show some love in the comments, man. And let me know what you're having trouble with in your fashion life. How can I help? I'm here for you guys. I'm here for you. All right. But yeah, y'all, it's good to be back. Y'all gonna be seeing more of me. That's all I have. Peace.